Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Meeker. Today's assignment is to write your own sentence. Now, you're going to need some materials for this, so make sure you get them out before you start writing. You'll need a piece of paper. I got a paper from my journal, which is in the extra folder that I gave you. You'll also need a pencil, and you'll need a word spacer, which is a popsicle stick. You can also use your finger. And the last thing I want you to use as a resource is our TK Sight Words. So you might have printed them out, but a way to see them without printing them out and saving some paper is to go to our Google Classroom, click on Classwork, all resources. That's, I think, the last class resources. It has a stack of books. And the second thing down there is our TK Sight Word list. So you click on that once, you'll see a picture, very small, of the TK Sight Word list. So click on it again, and then I'll make it bigger. So now you have this resource of the sight words that we need to know in TK, and you can look at it. This is also good for practicing your sight words to read as well. So what you're going to do first, now that you have all your resources, is you want to think of a sentence. Get it in your head, say it a couple of times out loud. Make sure that your sentence makes sense. When you're done thinking of a good sentence, you'll need to start writing it down. We write it word by word. These are the things I really want you to remember when you're writing your sentence. Do your best work. You don't have to be perfect, but try to remember these things. Number one, the first letter of the first word of every sentence starts with an uppercase letter. So whatever word you use, even if you see it like this, my, for example, and that's a lowercase, change that lowercase to an uppercase because the first letter of every first word of every sentence is capital. Then please remember, after you write your word, you're going to put a space between each word. When you come to a word that's not on our TK Sight Word list, sound it out by stretching. For example, if the word is cat, cat, really make the word stretch out long, almost like slow motion. And then listen for each sound that you hear and write the sounds that you hear down. That's a great way of practicing your sounds as well. So when you're done with your entire sentence, please reread it. And then if it makes sense to you and it's exactly the way you want, put a period at the end. I like to write my sentences starting on top, and that way if I have more than one line for my sentence, I'll have enough room. I like to draw my picture on bottom. I always want to make a picture that matches my sentence. And then when I'm done with both of those jobs, I want to take my sentence to a parent and read, or another adult, and you can read your sentence to as many people as you want. In fact, you might want to use your sentence that you wrote today and read it to me on your read to your teacher assignment. I'd love to see them. Anyways, take care. It's going to take a little while for me to click off. So, and to do your best, and I promise that I am looking forward to seeing your hard work. This is a hard assignment, but I know you can do it. Love you guys. Bye-bye.